Good morning, everyone, and welcome to What's New Wednesday at Kimberbell. How are you today? I'm Kim Christopherson, and I am so happy to be with you this Wednesday morning, January 31st, 2024. Who do I have joining with me today? It looks like we've got, let's see, Mindy from Arizona. Good morning, Mindy. Hi, Cheryl. Where'd you go, Cheryl? You just left me. Oh, Cheryl Kruger from sunny North Platte, Nebraska. Hi, Donette Hagel from Helena, Montana, and Patricia Hale from the Adirondacks. Good morning, Kelly Smith from Central Louisiana, and Bobby Morris from North Carolina. Hi, Susan Novick from Hortonville, Wisconsin. Carrie Harvey from Colorado. Hello, Kathleen Etter from Brighton, Colorado. Got some Coloradoians here today. That's awesome. And another one, Michelle Miller from Denver. Hi, Donna Passerati. It's always good to see you. And Kathy Johnson from Texas. And the list goes on. It's so nice to have you guys join me today. I've got lots of fun stuff to talk about. Before we go any further, of course, if you are listening to this on the podcast, you are listening to Machine Embroidery with Kimberbell. But if you are watching this right now on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, you are watching What's New Wednesday. And it is so good to be with you here today. I can't believe we've gone through the month of January. Doesn't it seem like January is like 395 days or 1,395 days? Gosh, January seems long, but I'm glad to be turning the corner here and going right into February. It's always a lovely month for February, isn't it? All right. Well, we do have lots to talk about today's. Lots of fun new things to share with you that are coming out. So I'm going to be giving you some teasers. We've got a fun giveaway, yada, 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 all the things. But first, let's talk about what last week, one of the feature themes on What's New Wednesday, in case you missed it, I always like to do a little recap reel. So last week, one of the highlighted features was the brand new bench pillow in the vault. It's not a new bench pillow, but it's been around for a long, long time. So it may be new to you, and that's why it's in the vault. It's called Let's Go Fly a Kite. So let's take a look at what I talked about last week. Let's Go Fly a Kite. And boy, is that cute. It's got the little flying geese blocks on the borders, which are done in the hoop. And look at all the fun fabrics you can use for a bench pillow like that and for those particular kites. I love the dimensional bows that we added to it. Perfect for what's around the corner. Oh, yes, perfect for what's around the corner. Hopefully a little bit sunnier days ahead, maybe a little windy too for all that kite flying. But isn't that pillow cute? If you've made the Let's Go Fly a Kite bench pillow, chime in the comments and let us know what colors did you do yours in, and how much fun was it for you to make that pillow. It's kind of cool because, like I mentioned in that reel, the flying geese blocks, those literal traditional quilt blocks, are done pieced in the hoop, which is really a fun technique to learn on your embroidery machine. All right. Dee, she says, when I made the Fly a Kite bench pillow, I sang the song the whole time. Yeah, I would have to agree with you, Dee, on that. I absolutely did myself as well. Let's see. Cindy said, I have this and can't wait to put it out. Oranges, blues, pinks, bright colors. Yeah. Happy colors, right? I love that, Cindy. Thank you for sharing your experience with that. All right, let's go ahead and do a little bit of Sew and Tell with Kimberbell. All things made from you, posted on the Kimberbellas and Fellas. We'd love to see it. Let's take a look at that. All right. Well, with March coming right around the corner, now's a good time as any to do this design that Kathy did. She says, I have been very busy working ahead. I can't tell you how much I am in love with this bench pillow. I love it all, but that one really got to my heart. So you see there, it's on the table. And what I love about that too, of course, is that, these bench pillows, including that fly a kite one, are certainly ones that can be used as pillows, but they also look great as table runners too. So if you're not in the mood for another pillow, table runner might just be the trick. So Kathy, let's look at yours a little bit closer here. There you see the bench pillow. This is the Luck of the Gnome bench pillow, and it is sold wherever Kimberbell products are sold in stores and online. And she's got a whole variety, a whole slew of other Kimberbell projects for St. Patrick's Day too there, which is so fun. So I invite you to check that out on the Bellas and Fellas page when you have a chance. I love that rainbow. There's some mylar behind it to give it some shine. The little pot of gold has yellow buttons in it. Here's the other side of that bench pillow. Those cute little gnomes with their knobby knees hanging down there, just floating around. So cute. Kathy also did this new mini quilt for March. So she definitely is ahead of schedule. Oh, that looks so cute, Kathy, on your tabletop stand. And then she also shows off a bench buddy and the March 17th save the date pillow. You have been busy, Kathy. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing your St. Patrick's Day projects. Now, a few weeks ago, we talked about, or maybe it was just last week, now that I think about it, we talked about the heart zipper pouch, and several of you got right to it. This is an instant download as well. Melanie says she went straight from What's New Wednesday to the Kimberbell website to purchase the Cross My Heart pouch. Her 2-year-old granddaughter is going to be getting the pouch filled with hearts. It's a color identification and memory game. The back of the hearts are all white. There are 2 of each color. She will place them with the faces down so that when she turns it over, she can learn the fabric colors. I love it, Kathy or Melanie. Melanie, that was such a great idea. Let's take a closer look at that little game she put together. I do love too that she mentioned that she didn't use heart fabric because they're a family of biking fanatics. So I love that, Melanie, that you mentioned that, because look at that cute bike fabric in the background. And I saw how some people said, oh, I'm not sure if like my boys and my family might like this, but certainly if you change up the fabrics, a heart is universal for Valentine's Day, love, that kind of thing, but change it out the fabrics for, what your particular child likes, and it's personalized to them. Let's look at the little game she put in there. Of course, she cut out the hearts and the different colors. Oh, that is just sweet. What a great idea. Way to go. Way to go. I love it. Here's another one that was done by Sharon. She says she was so happy to get the Cross Your Heart zipper bags as well on sale last week. She said she made 2, one for each of her galentines, and filled it with goodies. And then she used the candy corn jar from Broomhilda's bonus projects for a little mini pillow as well. So that's kind of fun. And look at those treats just sweetly tucked in to that little zipper heart pouch. It's not too late to get it. If you're interested, we'll put the link in the notes. All right. You guys have also been busy with the mini quilts. Of course, this is coming from volume 1, and it has 6 different months of mini quilts. You're learning new techniques every month. Let's take a look at a few of those to highlight today. Judy, she says she got it finished. It was so fun to do and went together quickly and easy. She says, now on to February. Judy, I love that you did your background quilting with white so that there was this contrasting color that really showed off that gorgeous quilting. Very nicely done. We've got a few February ones to highlight. Deborah said that hers is done and she's using her stash. I love that, Deborah. And she did the sashing and border, the sashing slash borders rather than binding. And I thought that was a great idea. And then, of course, she let us know that she used the Kimberbell quilting design called Hearts 5. I love when you guys post what the background quilting was that you used, whether you used the bundle or whether you used another Kimberbell background quilting design. That's always helpful. And like Deborah, several others did added outside borders, which really framed off that design so nicely, didn't it? Like Cindy here, she says that hers is finished. She loves the quick projects. She wanted it to be a little bit bigger, so she did add borders to it. And isn't that beautiful, Cindy, what Cindy did there with the gray frame? I love this one too because Brenda also framed hers. She added 2 borders to increase that size from a 12 by 12 design originally to an 18 by 18 inch design. And again, the borders framing it just adds that little extra that is just really, really cute. And then here we have Carol. She's happy to have that finished. It certainly turned out cute. She also added it to a tabletop frame there, Carol, and it is just as darling as can be. And I love seeing that Kimberbell background quilting there. Just awesome. And then if you're so inclined and going right into March, like Pamela did, hi, my friend Pamela Knight, she says, I turned the March mini quilt into a pillow. I think it turned out pretty cute. And Pamela, I couldn't agree with you more. It's just awesome. Miss you, my friend. All right. So way to go, guys. Keep them coming. Let's move on to February 14th. This is one of the Save the Date pillows. Debbie. She says, over the top Kimberbell designs, the buttonholes too. Yeah, if you haven't done the buttonholes in the hoop yet, prepare to be amazed. You're going to love it. She says, made 2 and plan on making all of them. So much joy on the journey. I love it, Debbie. My friend, shout out to you. Very, very awesome. And I love the fabrics you chose there. This one from Juanita, she says, finished 4 Save the Date pillows for February, and now she's ready to tackle St. Patrick's Day. Ah, Juanita, nice job. Beautiful fabric choices on there. Whoever the lucky recipients are, well, they're going to love it. And then we've got this one from Ellen. She says, thank you for the free design. You are so welcome, Ellen. And I love the fabrics you used there. And I love the floral background you used on the background fabric. It just gives it some extra texture and dimension, doesn't it? Really nice job, Ellen. As she said, that is a free design, so don't forget to go and download that. There will be a drop-down menu where you've got to scroll down to the February design, and that will show up as free in your cart. And then finally, this one, ooh la la, this one really caught my eye. This one came from Cindy. She says, I thought the February 14th design was super cute, so she had to use it. This is a mashup of several Valentine's Day designs from Kimberbell and others. Since she has an owl in her house, she thought it would be nice to put him on there too. And oh, it's so cute, Cindy. Love it, love it, love it. Love the red background fabric that you used. It really makes the rest of those designs certainly pop. And look, smack there in the middle is that darling February 14th design. Way to go, Cindy. Way to go, everyone who's been making things and posting them online. So awesome to see. I see many of you guys posting those designs on Kimberbellas and Fellas, and I also see you posting them in other Facebook groups too who love machine embroidery. Thank you for that, for doing that, so that other people know that where they can get these designs, and in particular, where they can get that free February 14th design. So awesome. All right, so we have a little reel that talks about that February 14th design that's free. So I wanted to share that with you because it's quick, under 10 seconds long, but oh, so fun and cute. Let's take a look.
What do you think about this?
I love it.
What about this?
I love it more.
How about this?
I love it.
Do you love it? Do you love it too? Yeah, I sure do. All right. So have fun with that, guys. Enjoy enjoy your experience with making such a fun design. Just quick, simple, and oh, just darling and so charming, isn't it? For Valentine's Day. Download that when you get a chance. All right, so today I thought we'd focus on some sneak peeks. Sneak peeks of a couple of items coming out. And boy, are we excited at Kimberbell to finally release this out to the public. Something that has been worked on for a really long time. The first one I want to talk about is something that maybe you guys have been hearing a little bit buzz about. Maybe you've seen some pictures posted on the Kimberbell website. And so today I'm going to just tease it a little bit. And next week, we'll go into all the nitty-gritty details on this. But this one is called Happy Place Embroidery Projects. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you heard the buzz about the Happy Place Embroidery Projects? Well, it's going to be a whole lot of fun, let me tell you. Auto ship goes out starting today. So shops that are on the Kimberbell auto ship program will be receiving it a little bit sooner. And then all shops next week, it goes out to the general public. And that is going to be something you're not going to want to miss. Of course, the Happy Place Embroidery Projects. What am I talking about? Well, let me show you a few teaser images, and then I will show you just a few actual ones that I have here, and then we'll save all the fun reveal for next week when it's released to the general public. But how about something like this? How's that for a teaser image? See what I'm doing right there? This is a rope bowl. A rope bowl. And Happy Place Embroidery Projects are not only rope bowls, but also some additional ideas of what to do with the designs that are part of the rope bowls. Let's look at this image here. It says create a rope bowl in 3 steps. Are you sure? Yep, we're sure. 1, you're going to embroider the base design on your embroidery machine. Then 2, you're going to sew the base to the rope to create bowls, placemats, or coasters, and a few other thoughts I have on that. And then 3, you're going to embellish it with beads, leather tags, tassels, and more. Yes, that means there's also an embellishment kit that we'll talk about in more detail next week. Rope bowls are so fun for, keeping all of your themes in it, right? Whether that be something decorative for your home, or maybe like you like to crochet and you want to put your yarns in there, or maybe you want to put your sewing items in those bowls, or all kinds of things. I'm sure you can imagine all the fun you can have with that. And like we mentioned, yes, you're going to embroider a base and then add on that rope. And the way this is done is going to blow your mind. It is done with an embroidery machine and a sewing machine. You'll use a little bit of both, but the technique for it is really spectacular. And I can't wait for next week, where I'm going to introduce you to a couple of people. I don't think you've ever even met them yet. They are also on our product development team, and they had a whole lot of say and a whole lot to do with how these rope bowls go together. The Kimberbell way, right? So really super pumped about that. Like I said, coasters like that, embellished bowls, maybe a few other projects. Yes, there will be a few other projects I'll show you next week. But let me show you just quickly maybe some size differences there. And some of the designs. I'm not going to show you all the designs today. We're just going to take a peek, right? But look how cute that little pink tassel is, and the little bead, those kinds of things. Even the leather tags that you can stitch on, those will come in the embellishment kit if you're interested. But look how sweet that is. Doesn't it look so good? And we're going to show you how to add, fabric to your rope coils, the whole bit. We also have a embroidery rope bundle that we'll be selling. So really fun. So this is kind of a smaller size, but look how much bigger it can get with this larger size bowl. And certainly you can make them as big as you want, really. Really cute way to start this. Here's the base, add on the rope, add on all kinds of fun embellishments. Yep, those are in the embellishment kit too. We're going to give you all kinds of ideas, and you're not going to believe how well done the instructions are. Well, maybe you'll believe it because that team over there, they're pretty awesome. So there's a couple of ones. I wanted to show you this one because it's certainly one that really has my heart. Can't wait to make it for myself for my own sewing room. Here we've got the little handles on it, but this says, "My sewing space is my happy place." Woo! Who would agree with that? Sewing space is my happy place. Isn't that the cutest little design? Oh my gosh, you're just gonna die. You're gonna love how this comes together. All right, a couple more that I'm gonna tease you with, and then, like I said, I'm gonna save the rest till next week. So here we go. How about some strawberries and lemons? Isn't that cute? And look at the design stitched onto that fun leather tag there, the little tassel. Wow. Look at that. The strawberries, the lemons, the blossoms. It looks so good, doesn't it? That would be cute for a fruit basket, I think. There you go. And then how about this like mandolin design? Just a little bit more geometric in nature here. Cute tassel, cute leather tag, fun way to finish it with fabrics. Can you imagine right now the possibilities of the Happy Place embroidery projects? I'm chuckling. Linda, OMG, when am I going to clean my house? Cleaning the house is so overrated, Linda. It's okay. It can wait. The ropables have to take precedence. Am I right? Yeah, so much fun. Heidi says all the details. You're not a kidding, Heidi. All the details. It's really amazing what has been put together for this. Deborah, great idea. She says, I see many gift baskets. I do too. I do too, because don't we love the gift that keeps on giving? Put your gifts in the gift baskets. Oh, think Mother's Day. Mother's Day, amongst other things, right? Birthdays, you name it. But fill that up. And then they've got, the vessel it came in to continue to decorate their homes. Yeah. What is in the bottom of the rope bowls? Carol, I'm going to save that little tidbit for next week because I'm going to let our guests tell us more about the process, how this got put together, and how it's different than any other rope bowl project you've seen out there. Really, really fun. Lisa agrees that gift baskets are such a lovely idea. Yeah, absolutely. Janine says, a welcome to the neighborhood basket. Oh, yes, that would be so cute. Jamie, she says, so fun. I love that Kimberbell comes up with new ideas with what we can do with our embroidery machines. Amazing. Yeah, I really think you're gonna love it, Jamie. We certainly try, and we want you to have the most success with these projects. And so as you're gonna learn next week in my interview with these two ladies, this was not a walk in the park. To put this together, what they did was really incredible. So I'm excited for you to learn more. Like I said, it will take the sewing machine, no doubt about that. There's some sewing involved in it, but the base on the embroidery machine is pretty awesome. So it's going to give you a lot of great success with that. And this was all through a whole lot of trial and error and trying new ideas. And they finally just nailed it. I'm so excited for you. Now, just a little teaser too. We have a new event coming out very soon. I think it starts in April, if I remember right, April or May. And it is a day at the spa event. And we will be doing, or you will be doing, a rope bowl there as well. So that's kind of fun. But between the Day at the Spa event and this new Happy Place Embroidery Projects. I think you're going to have some fun stuff happening in your life over the next month or 2 or 3 and beyond for sure. So very, very excited about that. Janine asked, can you put initials in the base for the weddings? Absolutely, 100%. That would be so cute, Janine. I love that idea. All right. And I will certainly, I will. Once we start talking about Day at the Spa, you're going to see all those projects. I'll be shouting it from the rooftops when you can sign up, all the things. But you also can find details on our website in the meantime on that one. All right. Okay. Looks like lots of you have already signed up for that event. That's awesome. Can't wait to keep talking more about it for sure. Also, Jenny, Jenny from the blog, she has written a blog post just this last week, I believe, on these Happy Place embroidery projects. We didn't call them the CD rope bowls because you're going to be able to do more than just the rope bowls from the CD with these designs. And we give you some more ideas on that. So check out Jenny's blog post. We'll put the link here in the comments and in the show notes because, it's Jenny and we love how she writes. In fact, I'm going to give you a little snippet into Jenny's blog because as I read it this week, I just smiled from ear to ear as to what she was saying about this new project CD. And I thought I want to share that with you guys on What's New Wednesday, and then get you excited to read the rest of her blog post. So in true Jenny style, here we go. This is what she says. Beyond words, she says, my job here at Kimberbell is all about words. I think of words, I write words, I edit words. As a copywriter, it's kind of my thing. But when it comes to Happy Place embroidery projects, I'm finding myself at a loss for words. These projects are just so stunning and so unique and so unbelievable that words are actually failing me. This doesn't happen to me very often, and Kim right here, I can attest it doesn't. So please hang in there with me and I'll do my best to describe this incredible product coming soon to your favorite quilt shop. Rope bowls. Okay, I have a confession. I didn't actually know you could do stuff like this with an embroidery and sewing machine. These beautiful bowls are so classy, like something you'd buy at a high-end store. Take a look. So I'm telling you, take a look at the rest of Jenny's blog post because she's going to give you a few more teaser photos than I just showed you. And I think you're going to love what you're reading over there. All right. And then, of course, while you're at it, we highlighted another member of the Kimberbell team this last week. I believe it was Tiffany from our warehouse. And oh, she's a hoot. You got to go learn more about Tiffany. So check out that blog post as well while you're over there. Lots of good stuff being written. So, all right. So are you excited about that? Happy Place embroidery projects. I know a lot of shops are doing pre-orders now. Like I said, auto ship starts today going out. So shops will have this very soon. And then the general release is next week. We're super pumped about it. And then, of course, join me next week for What's New Wednesday as I interview a couple of people that made it all happen at Kimberbell. I'm really excited. All right. So what else is a sneak peek? This is one that I'm just dying over. And you guys prepare to be blown away. I know I've said that before, but this is a quilt like anything else I think you've probably ever seen. You remember, of course, when we did Cup a Chair and it was very interactive, right? And it was for Christmas. Well, kind of going along those lines, but in a whole new way, we've put together a quilt called Quilting Through the Seasons. Quilting Through the Seasons. Have you seen some teasers about that? Right there, it's the Quilting Through the Seasons. We call it a ladder quilt. Certainly, you can add it to a ladder like we've done here, right? And we'll give you the dimensions of what that ladder is. So if you're interested in finding one like that, you certainly can. But a ladder quilt, in my mind, also goes beyond just hanging it on a ladder, because if you don't have a ladder, it's really the dimensions of a ladder. It's a little more thin and a little more tall, right? A little thinner, a little taller. And it would look great on a door. It would look great in the hallway. Oftentimes we go, I don't really have any more wall space for a big quilt, but you might have a little bit thinner space for something that you want to have all year long. And so the Quilting Through the Seasons ladder quilt might just be your ticket to having something in that space that you can have up all year long. And as that name entails, Quilting Through the Seasons means that you are going to be making the initial base quilt, okay, one time. But there's different sections of the quilt that are interchangeable, so that you make it once, but then you continue throughout the year to make different things that make it seasonal. All right. So in our countdown for this launching, it is going to be available at the end of February. So you have like a month left, right? So get those rope bowls done so that you're ready for Quilting Through the Seasons. But I'm so excited because I got to work on this over the last few weeks, and I'm hesitant to even show you yet because it's not finished. But I've done my base quilt, and I've done all my background quilting. Gorgeous, right? And I still need to add another layer of batting to the back and then add on my backing so that it can be finished. But do you see there's some blank areas? You're like, well, I think that looks kind of cool, but there's some blank space. Why? That's because those are areas that are going to be interchangeable. Okay. So I've got a link here that I'm going to have someone from Kimberbell put in so that you can see a few more details about this quilt. But I thought, you know what? As we count down to this quilt launching, again, Quilting Through the Seasons, how about every week on What's New Wednesday, I show you a different section of the quilt that is interchangeable. All right. So, and there's some blocks that stay on there the whole year long. All right. So today is the kickoff in my mind's eye here that I want to show you just one section of the quilt that is interchangeable and get you excited as we count down to the full launch of Quilting Through the Seasons. So here's a block that stays there the whole time. And of course, you can see why. It says, to everything there is a season. Don't you love that? Winter, spring, summer, and fall. And we did this in a very neutral colorway that we feel would match just about any home out there. Because as you're going to see, it's actually the little elements that are part of this quilt that are really going to make it scream the season, the holiday type of theme that this is going to be showcasing during that time of year. All right. So here we go. Who's excited about Quilting Through the Seasons, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. I know people are asking about where's the ladder? Where's the ladder? We'll make sure and share with you what we found for the ladder, and show you and give you the dimensions and everything. So that if you do want a ladder, indeed, we'll let you know what that is. But today we're going to be talking about this block right here. Yep, it looks a little simple. It looks a little plain. Oh, you just wait. Because do you notice, first of all, love the background quilting of the leaves on there. But do you notice that this wreath has a little Velcro piece on there? By the way, that Velcro is added inside the hoop, okay? Inside the hoop. So that is there. And believe me when I say you will have all the help for making this quilt. tutorials and such. But here's a little Velcro piece. Here's a little Velcro piece. Here's a little Velcro piece. All right. Are you ready to see what this changes up to? Let me show you a few pictures here. Yeah, lots of people have already pre-ordered it. That's awesome. Okay, so here's an up-close shot of what those little Velcro pieces look like. As you can see, the base of that block stays the wreath and a few leaves, but then there's extra dimension added to it. So these are some of the dimensional elements. Of course, at the top, you got to have the bow, right? So here's a bow. This one I think was for spring. There we go. And there's the dimensional puffy bow so that becomes your spring wreath. But then you add on some extra flowers in all different colors to there. Let me show you the actual picture here because you're going to get a much better image here with this photo. There we go. So don't you love that? The dimensional elements of the fringe in the middle, and then you've got the 3 layers of florals, and that certainly screams spring, doesn't it? But then spring is over, and you're going, well, now I got to put up a summer quilt. Not really, because Quilting Through the Seasons, you keep with the same base quilt, and now you switch out this block to summer. Do you want to see what summer looks like? How about, okay, the bow changes to this fun little black and white striped. Okay, so we're going to swap that out, boom, and we're going to place that in its place. And then we're going to add things like lemons, dimensional lemons that you embroider in the hoop. There we go. They're little stuffy lemons. You're going to add those there. You're going to add some little white blossoms. You're going to add some little strawberries there to make it more summery. Let's look at that image. Ah, isn't that cute? So fun. Am I right? Tell me you're right. Say, you're right, Kim. I'm telling you. The product concept team that put this all together, and then the digitizers and the testers and everyone that made this possible had so much fun. And then when I finally got a chance to make it, I knew it would be fun. I mean, I saw the development of this, but not until I actually was at my machine stitching it myself did I go, I can't believe this. This is truly a remarkable quilt, okay? I think you're going to have a ton of fun with it. I know it. You're going to have a ton of fun with it. And even if you just said, you know what, I'm going to start with the base, of course, and one season. Maybe it's the first season that's closest to you making the base, right? You start with one season, and then you do one season of embellishments at a time. It's going to be just so fun. It's going to keep having you experience the joy all year long in making this stuff. Eileen, thank you. She says, you are so right, Kim. Thank you. Yeah, I really think that this is something that, you know, we can do quilt after quilt after quilt, and that's so fun. But then when you get to learn new techniques on your embroidery machine, oh my gosh, nothing else like it. All right, so now we've got spring and summer done, right? But let's look at fall. Okay, fall. We're talking, okay, let me find the fall one. Oh, where did my bow go? Okay, fall. We're going to add a bow, right? And then we're going to add these gorgeous white pumpkins to it. And fall leaves, and more fall leaves, and more pumpkins. Are you ready to see what that looks like? Let me show you. Here we go. There we have it. There's a different, a little deeper, darker green fabric for that bow. And doesn't the white and the taupe leaves and pumpkins just, isn't it gorgeous? I absolutely love it. So beautiful. And again, gives it that extra dimension there as they poof out from the wreath itself. So beautiful. Now, if you're liking this wreath alone, this wreath block alone, wait till you see the coordinating other blocks. Oh, amazing. Okay. And then finally, winter, we are using a blue bow for that one. And then we're adding some winter dimensional flowers. There we go. And snowflakes. There we go. And here's what it looks like. Oh, beautiful, right? Absolutely stunning in every way. Oh, I love it. I just love it. This is so fun. So that is Quilting Through the Seasons. Now, I'm going to give you a little teaser about what I'll show maybe next week, maybe the week after. We'll see, because there's so many blocks I can't wait to tell you about. But I want you to look at the bike real quick. These are little tiny pockets on the bike. Do not worry. They are so easy to do. In fact, you're going to go, oh my gosh, why was I worried about that? Oh no, I promise you when I say it's so easy to do. But just like the seasons change, there's going to be interactive, interchangeable little elements that get placed in the bike basket for each season. Okay, and another teaser. I mean, who am I kidding? Look at this wall gallery. Look, first of all, look at the quilting on it. Are you kidding me? It looks like wallpaper. And then we've got a mirror fabric. Oh, yes, indeed. I can see myself right in there. Okay. This one has interchangeable frames. You guys, I'm so excited. Can you tell? Can you tell? This is going to be awesome. I cannot wait for you to learn more about it in the coming weeks. And like I said, every What's New Wednesday from now until it launches at the end of February, stay tuned, because every week I'm going to show you another portion of that quilt and another way, or the 4 ways it is interactive, interchangeable, and is switched out for the season. I think you're going to love it. It's a whole lot of fun. Again, it's charming, and it's something that can be done, I think, just about for any household because of the neutral colors and then the fun elements that are added to it. You're going to have a whole lot of fun with it for sure. All right. So who is excited about that? Hi, my friend Judy. She says, think of all the space saved for seasonal decorating with this new quilt design. Yeah, I agree. It is a space saver. I can't wait to put this up in my home. I am so stinking excited about this. Oh, you guys are so cute. Hey, Cindy says she's going to need a pouch for the pieces. Guess what, Cindy? There's actually a tote bag that is also going to be available that is gorgeous, and it coordinates with this quilt. Certainly you could use the tote bag for all kinds of other things, but you could make it, you could house those little pieces in there too. So there you go. Vicky says, I'm excited. When does it ship? The exact date, the end of February. I think February 21st, or it's like that last, maybe that 4th week of February. So you've got a little bit of time to prepare, right? Now, there will also be a fabric kit available. So shops are selling this fabric kit. It's all Kimberbell fabrics. Many of them are brand new Kimberbell fabrics. In fact, the majority are brand new Kimberbell fabrics. And that's going to be available in a fun box, I believe. Yeah. And oh, yeah. If you want to just go, you know what, certainly you could use your own fabrics, but if you want to just make it quick and easy and a no-brainer, buy the fabric kit box. Let me tell you, it's going to be a lot easier, and it's going to give you the exact fabrics we used, and yeah, so much fun. And then the embellishment kit, all the things, really good stuff. All right. Let's see, Joanne. Let me pull up your question, Joanne. She says, "Will this new quilt fit on your back wall so we can see it each week on What's New Wednesday?" Well, maybe. It certainly could fit on my door, but I do have another special place in my office, in my sewing room, that I might put it, and I will be sure to show that for sure. All right. Okay, so there is that. Who is excited about quilting through the seasons? I know I am. Can't wait to share more each week. All right. Now, finally, this last portion of What's New Wednesday, I think you might get a good chuckle out of. This is something that I was thinking about, like, oh, what could we do for a fun giveaway, right? A fun giveaway this week. And really, it has nothing to do with what we talked about today, but it has everything to do with two pictures that I saw posted on the Kimberbellas and Fellas Facebook group. And when I saw these two pictures, I just got a chuckle. It just made my day. And I just thought, okay, isn't that what's so fun about life, is our pets in our life? So it actually has to do with pets. Are you ready for this week's giveaway? Stick with me here. Let me show you the pictures and let me show you how you can enter. Okay. Let me find them here. Okay, these two pictures were posted by two Kimberbellas. If you're out there, give me a shout out and say, oh, that was me. But they cracked me up. And so here we go. This is from Carol. She says, I'm so glad I worked so hard on these pillows. No respect. Okay, look at those darling dogs of Carol's, loving on the Kimberbell bench pillow with a snowman. Okay, we love the snowman bench pillow. You know, maybe put it up a little higher, right? But our little furry friends, our little pets in our lives, like them too, I guess, right? Just as Carol showed us. Again, there we go. See her cute little furry friends with her Kimberbell bench pillow. All right, second picture, number 2. This also cracked me up. This one here, Kelly says, I love the pillow, but someone else had other ideas. Stinker. Oh, yes, her little furry friend, that adorable cat, knocked it off the couch. And there's the pillow. It's the pillow of, let me call you Tweetheart. Yeah, her cat's like, excuse me, this is my space, right? So here's what the giveaway is. Are you ready? This is to encourage you to do another thing. If you haven't already, I want you to join the Kimberbellas and Fellas Facebook group when you get a chance, okay? Maybe many of you are already on there. And this is a private Facebook group. You have to, ask to join, and then you're pretty much in, okay? But this is a Facebook group for everyone who loves Kimberbell, machine embroidery, you name it. Lots of people will post their pictures of fun projects they've been working on. They'll post their questions as to, I got stuck at this spot, any ideas, that kind of thing. It's really a supportive and an inspirational group to be a part of. So this giveaway is for you to post your pictures, any pictures from now until next Tuesday night, because we'll draw the winners Wednesday morning, and then I'll announce the winners on next week's What's New Wednesday, okay? Of your pet, your furry friend with a Kimberbell project in the picture as well. Okay? Make me smile, my friends. Make me smile. Make us all get a good chuckle, okay? It doesn't have to be creative necessarily. It's just, hey, if your little furry friend likes to sit or lay or take over the couch when you've got a Kimberbell project, post the picture, okay? And then I want you to hashtag it. Let me pull this up here. I want you to put a hashtag. That's like the number symbol for us older people, right? We always knew it as the number sign. But it's a hashtag. And if you'll put all as one word, hashtag Kimberbell Furry Friends, then we will certainly see your picture as we find them, and then we'll all be able to see each other's funny pictures too. But here's the thing, you got to do it with your pet or a neighbor's pet, even if you wanted, with your pet and with a Kimberbell project. Those two things in a photo. Join us over in Kimberbellas and Fellas. Post your picture with the hashtag Kimberbell Furry Friends, all as one word. Call me silly. I just want to smile. All right. Hashtag it, and then 2 people will be randomly chosen to win a bundle of goodies from Kimberbell. Hey, certainly they could be things that you could make for your pet. How about some pet kerchiefs, right? Some pet kerchiefs, some fabric, some designs, some felt, glitter, you name it. We'll throw a whole bundle of goodness together for you and your pet. Maybe some treats in there too. I don't know. We'll put something really fun together for you. 2 people are going to win next week and be announced on What's New Wednesday. All right. Judy Black says, stuffed animal? You know what, Judy? Absolutely. If you do not have a furry friend in your life, hey, our stuffed animals can be furry friends too. So for sure, go ahead and post that stuffed animal as well. Oh, Deborah, she says they're petless. I'm so sorry. That is so sad. Definitely continue to post, because we'll take the stuffed animal kind too. Maybe a photo of your little pet too. It's just for fun, right? So I would love to see it. No pets, use a stuffy. Someone mentioned, yeah, totally okay. Let's just have fun with it. Cindy says her little friend has feathers. Hey, go for it. Let's see that little friend with feathers too. That's totally cool too. Yeah. Oh no, Tracy. She says, I have a new puppy. She ate my Easter basket. Oh, that little stinker. It's a good thing those little puppies are so darn cute, right? Yeah, Suzanne says, what if we don't have furry friends in our life? That's okay. That's okay. Go ahead and post just a stuffed animal, even a picture of one. Maybe it's your neighbor's pet. Yeah, let's just have some fun with it. I can't wait to see all of their designs. Or your pictures. I've seen pictures where people do any of you have a cat where the cat has to be like resting right next to your embroidery machine while you're working on a project? Yeah, I don't have a cat, but my son does, and I know that that little kitty wants to be everywhere where he is too. So I get it. Rebecca, you kill me. She says, use your bearded spouse. They are furry. You know what? Absolutely. Yeah, it's fine. There are furry friends. Maybe I'll get a picture of Ryan. He's got quite the beard growing right now. So there we go. And little Bella. In fact, do you want to see little Bella? Bella, come here. I like to show off little Bella every now and then too. And she has to stay with me right down at my feet every week when I do What's New Wednesday. She comes right in and has to be right here. So there you go. Say hello to the world there, Bella. All right, everyone. Well, I think that's all for today. Hashtag Kimberbell Furry Friends. Don't forget. And then we'll draw the winners next Wednesday morning. All right. We got to get you a haircut. My goodness. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Keep doing what you love and keep experiencing the joy of creativity. Bye-bye. Oh.